All right, Joe Bob Briggs and Roddy Piper are still here. It's hanging out on Monstervision, and the message of that movie is, all right, they're different, let's kill them. And in the end, our hero exposes the remaining aliens by destroying their hypnotic transmitter. You didn't really seem to get the moment of glory that Arnold Schwarzenegger got in Terminator 2 with his thumbs up from the pool of molten lead.
Well, you know what they did on that last shot there where all the fireworks are going off and I boom, I come down and I shoot the satellite. The guy, all day he's been talking about pirate, big guy. You know, the bigger they are. Stop, Rod. I've been doing this for 20 years. And what they did is they put 5 hits on me and they put them on backwards. So they exploded into me. And yeah, so what you saw there, the pain in my face was real. And just what happened. I want to clear something up with Carpenter, though. Carpenter is a great director. He was smart enough to keep me in a box so I didn't go over the top, and he did a good job.
That's a great performance in that movie.
That's
Terminator 2, 1991, right?
Yep.
They Live, 1988. Kind of the same story, right? Directed by trendsetter John Carpenter. And by the way, next week is Sex Ed night here at Joe Bob Summer School.
Can I come back?
Yeah, you can come back.
Thank you very much.
We'll be showing...
I'll just be in the closet there.
We'll be showing Poison Ivy featuring Spicy Babe, Drew Barrymore, and Poison Ivy 2 with the equally spicy Alyssa Milano. And our guest lecturer next week is Nancy Friday. She's the author of those SEX books. They're the ones you found in your mom's nightstand drawer. I don't know if you ever read those, Roddy. Meanwhile...
National Geographic was my big...
Oh, okay. Roddy Piper is sticking around with us for our next flick, Immortal Combat, a sensitive romantic tale about ancient Mayan steroid monster zombie kung fu killers living in a Caribbean jungle where they are being trained to become the new Iraqi army.
Thank you, Bob Joel.
Sure, we've seen that before, right? But have we seen it with Roddy Piper in a starring role and with Meg Foster sleeping with all the steroidal warriors before they're chased down, executed, and restored to life with voodoo drugs? I think not. I don't think we've seen that. Roddy, where was this movie actually shot?
In Villahermosa, Mexico, right on the border of Guatemala.
See, why can't we shoot this show in some Club Med spot like that? Was that a nice place to work?
It was horrible.
Horrible.
Oh, yeah. I hate snakes, especially the well-dressed kind, you know. Yeah.
But you had problems down there?
Problems? Are you kidding me? She goes, Rod, back up just down that jungle path, just a little more in the jungle. Did you see that, Sammy? That gringo's stupid enough to come down here. You know, I had a ball.
Somebody told me the locals almost killed your bodyguard.
Yeah, they hung him.
They hung him?
They hung him, yeah. Well, the well hung. He got pulled up on the rope, and what happened. It's a long story, but he said...
Why do you have a bodyguard? How tough does that guy have to be?
It's more a convenience, you know. People are pretty nice to me. They don't mean no harm, but every once in a while you get a guy with alcohol guts, and I don't want to get sued.
Oh, and so the other guy beats him up.
Basically, yeah. Yeah. And then I call him an independent contractor, like promoters call me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How many wrestlers worked on this flick? Because I remember Tiny Lister shows up here.
But Tiny Lister's not a wrestler. He did that No Holds Barred with Hogan, but he's mainly an actor. And as far as my bodyguard, he's a boxer.
So you're the only wrestler?
Yeah, I'm the only wrestler.
All right. Well, let's do those drive-in totals, and when we'll get to it. 30 dead bodies. 2 breasts. We won't be showing those, unfortunately, in the TNT version. Neck snapping, sword fighting, killer Chippendale dancer, headbutting, throwing stars to the forehead, dart to the head, throat ripping, flaming Mayan, and that is not a cocktail, 15 kung fu scenes, 3 stars. Check it out, and we'll be here with Roddy Piper the whole way through.
He's my husband. Oh, I may have put you in danger. He's a terribly dangerous man. He's very powerful, extremely vicious. No, he has many men. You're not the first that he's caught. Each one of them, he's tortured. Every one of them died screaming for mercy. You must escape. You don't stand a chance against him and his men. You must get off the island. The jungle. That's your only chance. Stay off the road. Just keep running. Osato. If you don't let him catch you. Better death than capture. Wait. Won't you kiss me goodbye?
God, he was ugly.
But powerful.
Of course.
Is he afraid?
Would he be running if he wasn't?
How could you stand him?
When I close my eyes, all men are the same.
Tonight, you meet Buddha, and I have the honor of sending you there. Sayonara! Taste what it feels like to be immortal, Osato. Quinn, your prize of battle. The Yakuza is ours.
He's dead. Let's get him home.
Now you're perfect, darling. You're so very beautiful.
exactly what the hell were you guys thinking of? Gillian Simon was too young an officer to die. And if I didn't know any better, I'd say that JJ was gun-shy. I wish he'd forget this ninja now and use his gun. I don't like it when my officers get killed and injured because of a stakeout with insufficient backup. Just wait. And I don't like it when an outside law enforcement is operating in my territory without my knowledge. All right. From the top. What I want to know is how an investigation of a drug dealer can suddenly turn into another murder by the signature killer and the murder of one of my best officers.
Jill had a lead from one of her sources on the street. Said Delaney was going to be at that mansion at some kind of private party, so we set up a stakeout.
You guys have no idea what's going on in here.
This is the strangest party I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, any sign of Delaney?
Not yet. But the night is young. Hey, do you mind?
Not at all.
That's beautiful.
Jill, something's wrong with this damn thing.
Oh, America made?
Not funny. Jill. Then we thought the equipment had just simply failed.
How long did it take you to go in?
Hey, we didn't waste any time, Captain. There's no sign of her anywhere. Jill was right about one thing. This was a strange party. What the hell we got going on here?
Maybe Tupperware party. Maybe.
What were you doing there?
Looking for a man named Osato. When last seen, he attended one of these private committee.
What?
Committee. Karate, kickboxing, jujutsu. Private contest for rich people.
And your man Osato?
Supposedly he was one of the contestants.
Did you find him?
No.
What about Delaney?
He was a little uncooperative. Hey, JJ, I could have used a little help.
Oh, Joe. Beautiful.
You think so?
Gentlemen, are you guests or contestants?
Oh, contestants. Oh, contestant.
Excellent.
So this strange woman who you thought was in charge of the party and then got away, she volunteered you into this kumi whatever?
Whoa! I'm all for police community relations, Captain. Hey! Whoa! Hang on a second. Let me get something off my hand. Hang on. Now, how about you ladies? Anybody want to dance, do something civil? Was it supposed to be your turn? worry about me, JJ. That's when we put everybody under arrest. But most of them decided to go home. We tried to convince some of them to stay. As politely as possible, of course. The thing with JJ and the sword, well, you use the flat side.
What were you doing?
Investigating.
Listen, I didn't want it to go that far. Truth is, JJ got shot. Trying to avoid hitting innocent bystanders. Hey, Captain, I had no choice.
And all this time, you had no clue that Officer Simon was in trouble?
I told you we thought the equipment went down.
I'm a police officer. I'm warning you. You're stuck up on the way.
Yeah. Any more like you, sweetheart? Go ahead and scream. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful.
Who is the signature killer?
He disappeared about a year ago. He likes to carve up his victims with a knife, always in the same pattern, as if it were a signature.
I don't care how long it takes, Captain. I'm gonna find the son of a bitch that did this.
What about the man I shot?
You mean the man you supposedly shot?
Not supposedly. I emptied my gun into him.
Yeah, well, until there's a body, it's supposedly.
Stop! Why will you shoot?
Ugh, what a mess. What can I tell the chief? He'll go ballistic. All this and not one single clue on who killed Jillian.
Except for these three things. This card that got us into the party. Look at the strange emblem on it. This lighter and this brochure from some resort in the Caribbean have the same emblem. Now, none of these things would have been in Jill's purse if they weren't important.
Well, that's not much of a clue.
Well, that's all we got. I want to check on it.
John, there's nothing you can do.
I think I'm going to find what I'm looking for. Right here.
Hold it. That's way out of your jurisdiction.
There is no jurisdiction when it comes to a killer, Captain.
You're not going anywhere.
I'm sore. I got time owed me. I'm on vacation.
John!
No comment.
Between him and JJ, I'm going to go to an early grave.
Dad, what do you think you're doing? The doctor said you needed rest.
I'm fine.
You don't look fine. You look like hell.
Andy, what you mouth?
You can't be doing anything in your condition.
I must get better.
Why is it always the same macho thing with you? Death before dishonor, duty before self, pain before disgrace.
I am who I am, Andy.
The best father a girl could have. But you are so stubborn. Dad, go to bed.
I'm okay. Fine. Thank you, Andy.
Roddy, I think you're even better in this flick. Did you study acting
God
at all?
Bless you.
Did you study acting between They Live in this movie?
I studied acting before They Live, but this one I just won. winging a prayer.
I can't understand a single word Sonny Chiba is saying. You must have had to learn your lines straight through, because from what I can make out, he just talks gibberish. Were there times you had to stop filming and say, Sonny, what? What are you saying?
He was studying English real hard and wanted to break through as an American actor. He's quite a big name in Japan. And so he was taking speech lessons at the time. That means he had to go to the bathroom. And he would have an interpreter there, and he would go through it. But his acting ability, you know, he had so much experience that he was right there. If just the words could come.
He just couldn't say the words.
Yeah, well, there's marbles, you know.
There's one thing I always wondered: is the headbutt an official kung fu move? Because you see it in these movies.
Yeah, that's something I use a lot. It's just real convenient, quick, and satisfactory. It's kind of like a little sex, you know?
Well, we're going to watch Roddy kick some more butt, and we're going to watch Sonny sit in the Japanese samurai temple with his sword and grimace a lot. And Roddy will try and explain all that at the next break. So roll the movie. I think Meg Foster...
You like Meg, don't you?
I like Meg.
Yeah, I noticed
that. But I think she looks a lot like that actress, Kirstie Alley. Well, actually, I think Kirstie Alley looks like a man dressed up like Meg Foster. Am I right?
Well, can I work on that on the break? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks very much. Watch the movie, okay? We're working on it.
All right.
Hello, beautiful. Want a chocolate bar? You know, I've been watching.
I wish you wouldn't.
Well, then you gotta wear ugly makeup. You're too good looking for this boat. Hey, listen, I got the greatest set of rooms waiting for me on the island. They just love me. I get great room service, and I can give you the same.
Please leave me alone.
Hey, come on, don't be so unfriendly. This is a strange island. Who knows, you might need a friend to show you around.
Go away, you bug.
Bug? Hey, that's good, bug. You ought to see my stinger. The name's Rudy.
Don't touch me.
Take it easy, I'm not gonna hurt you. Unless you want me to. A little, S&M, maybe? Come on. Really enjoy that. What?
You got a bee in your hair.
What'd you say? Oh.
No, let me get it for you. I'm trying to help you.
By the way, stay away from my wife. Saved me pulling off your stinger.
I didn't know, man. I'm sorry, really, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, my gosh.
He had it coming. Nice move. You're knocking, man.
John Keller.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
You a tourist? No, you? No, man, a job, maybe. I'm here to give a demonstration.
What?
For fighting arts. Really? Yes, really, I can do it.
For who, man?
Hyperco.
Hyper? They important?
Practically run this whole island.
These demonstrations, can anybody go?
Be my guest.
Thanks, big man.
You got it.
One more thing. Where'd you get that hat from?
Leave it alone. Oh, man.
Come on, Billy, get here. Go easy. Wait a second. Wait, try this one.
Good morning, miss.
Good morning.
Reservations, I assume.
Yes, my name is Karen Keeler.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Let me see. Here we are. This is you. Sign it, please. Here. Thank you. I hope to say that your stay with us is very pleasant. The bellboy will show you to your room.
Braulio!
Thank you. Thanks.
Reservations?
It's right upstairs.
Keller, John Keller.
That's sounding me familiar. Oh, here it is. Sign it, please.
Maurilio.
Okay.
You are interested in the Mopan culture.
What?
They were invincible warriors.
What's this?
Good luck.
What?
What's this?
Your order, sir.
Oh, there must be some mistake here.
No. See, here. Killer.
I don't think so.
Your wife?
I don't have one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you still want the order, sir?
Get out now!
No. No, this is my room, man.
That's my food you're eating!
No, wait, look. There's my key. It's my luggage. This is my room.
Just because you played Sir Galahad on the boat does not give you the right to move in where the other guy left off.
Jeepers, lady.
You totally overreacted. I had the situation under control, and just who the hell are you anyway? Your name is Keller? Mine's Keeler. Those morons.
Yeah, you know what? They thought you were my wife.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're not my husband, and this is still my room. I'm sure that they can find you another one, Detective Keller.
Yeah, well. Thanks for lunch. Maybe we can do it again sometime, huh?
In the future, I'd appreciate you staying out of my business.
Hey, I get the message, lady. It's been swell.
Did you notice that both Immortal Kombat and They Live have little nods to the gay guys? You know, is it? In that last one, we had Meg Foster's nosy neighbors in their coordinated Hawaiian shirts, right? And here in this one, you have Hotel Boy making eyes at your chest. You know, was doing that scene a little uncomfortable at all?
I've been wearing a kilt since I've been 5, man.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
Come on,
you get that on.
There you go, baby. You happy? All right, I'm out of here. You know?
Well, after all these years, you have to have done so many fights that I dare you to remember some of the promotions you've done, all right? There got to be fans that come up to you and say, hey, I remember that time you wrestled that guy and he gouged your eyes. You have no idea what they're talking about, right?
Not a clue. I'd tell you how much time we got.
We got a minute.
We got a minute? I'll tell you, one time, I'm about 17, 18 years old. I'm finished the night before, and the promoter says to me, tomorrow you're fighting the bear. Some guy named Bear Man. Yeah. Boom, I'm out. Come back next day. It's in Fresno, California. I go up, and in a cage, is this bear. It's a black bear, and it's named Victor. This is God's truth.
A real bear.
No, a bear. A guy with a bear suit on. Yes, a real bear.
You said some guy named Bear.
Well, that's what I thought. He said the bear, so I wasn't nervous about it because I thought some guy named Bear, right? But it was a bear. And so this it gets out of the cage and comes up, and it's got no teeth out here, no toothless. It's got a muzzle on. His claws are declawed. And they tell you don't hit the bear because he hits you back. You're not in good shape. And so they give the bear a pint of wild turkey. The bear goes, and just drops it. Then they give him a Coke. Boom, drops it. Now the bear is ready to wrestle. I'm looking at this. So you got to be kidding me, man. No, listen, just go in there and just... So I have a buddy of mine, God bless you, Jay York. He's not with us anymore. And he slaps me in the bum and he says, go get him, man. Yeah, go get him. Yeah. All right. So I get out there, and what the trainer does, he hits the bear in the back, and the bear gets up, and you're supposed to get underneath and snatch onto the bear. And I get underneath, and you get underneath? Just relax, Joe Bob.
I'm the bear.
You're the bear. And I get underneath. No, I'm the bear. And the bear all of a sudden, and he goes around behind. And the guy had slapped me with honey in the bum. Well, the bear was out for lunch. Hey, boo-boo, let's get some picnic basket. Now, this bear decided he was going to have lunch, and I'm screaming and hitting and pulling fur. And by this time, people were crying. They were laughing so hard. And 2 or 3 minutes, 4 minutes, now they're going, oh, come on, get the bear off the kid. And I had to come in, dart the bear, and get him off me. It's a true story.
And how much did they pay you for that?
$25. Boy, I had a stuntman.
You have had a life, I tell you.
Yeah, not a good one.
Well, the perky Kim Morgan Green is Karen Keeler in this movie, who looks cute in that hat and even better in that bath towel. And I have a feeling she's going to be the romantic interest since she hates you so much right now. So am I onto something there?
Well, I'm not going to tell you. You
all right, let's check it out. Roll the movie.
I know you got some Jeeps. There's 2 of them out there now.
I'm so sorry, sir, but they are taken.
By who? There ain't nobody here.
Well, one is Hotel Jeep and the other is reserved for Miss Keeler.
Keeler?
Yes, you can see it.
Hell, that's me.
You?
Yeah, John Keeler.
That's how you spell it?
Sure, it just depends on what part of the country you come from.
And what about this Miss?
Probably some moron put it there.
What it mean, moron?
It's just an honest mistake, mister.
Yes, of course. Then the last Jeep must be yours.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No problem.
Hello.
Hi.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Okay, folks, it's all right. It's all right. You can make it. All 3 of us. Here. I talked to my rabbi about this. Good, man. Okay. Yo, you're not close.
Hey, right there! Hey! He's my friend!
He's okay, man. Hey, wait. Hang on, man. You want to get your hands off? Yeah.
Inagi, I don't believe we know this man.
I invited him. No, but I know you. I'm
Would you mind having these fellas get their hands off me now, please? Hands off, please. Thank you.
I don't believe that we have ever been formally introduced.
No. But I have a couple dozen questions I'd just love to ask you.
Indeed. If I'm ever back in your country, you can ask me hundreds. Mr.
Keller. John Keller. I'll see if I can't work that out for you.
John Keller. Gentlemen, shall we begin? I'm so looking forward to this exhibition match. And Mr. Keller, please, do make yourself at home.
Hey, man, I'm sorry for all that stabbing and stuff.
That's okay, brother. I've been in the L.A. riots, man.
Now you know what the homeboys feel like.
Yeah. He looks tough.
Sato, he's one of the best.
Sato?
You know him?
No, but I know one of his countrymen, man. Hey, you go get him, big man. You go get him. Ouch!
Went back quick. Went back quick.
Look out, brother! Get up, man. Get up. Come on. Get up.
Watch now, man! I'm gonna send him a knockout land! Number at track.
You're a good fighter, Yanagi. But obviously Osato's still the champion.
I want a rematch. I don't think that's a good idea, brother.
I admire a man with confidence. Doesn't look that bad.
I feel like shit. I'm so dizzy.
Well, why don't you come with me and I'm going to give you something for that dizziness. All right?
Come on, bud.
Oh, easy.
I look so forward to seeing you again.
Ditto.
That's so quaint. Mr. Keller, you're very welcome to leave by the front gate, unless, of course, you'd feel more comfortable going back over the fence. Good night.
Good night.
Officer Keller.
Why, Miss Keeler?
Did you enjoy the use of my Jeep yesterday?
Oh, that thing was falling apart. I did you a big favor.
But you are going to let me keep the table, though, aren't you?
Let me buy you a cup of coffee.
No, thanks. I'd rather buy you one. It's sort of a bribe to keep you from taking anything else of mine. Join me. Did you see much of the island yesterday?
No, not actually. Went down to that hybrid club compound. What does it they do down there, anyway?
I'm told scientific research.
Well, it must be pretty doggone important, all that security they got.
You here on vacation?
So what is it you do? You here alone? Single? Married? Staying long?
Officer, please. I'm innocent. I've also got lots to see and do today, so will I be getting my Jeep back?
No.
You see here a very old and ancient civilization. Now come with me. Watch your steps here. Be careful. Very good. There. Careful. Good. Now look here. As you can see, these hieroglyphics here indicate that this is the area that Conquistador Cortez looked for the fountain of eternal youth. Business. Your women may be especially interested in that. Here. Yes. Look very nice there and that. But when you pick up your camera, this is what you apparently indicate as a photo opportunity.
What the?
It opened my eyes.
I would have hated to have been his mother. This man is unbelievable. Is there any place or anything that you don't consider yours for the taking?
Well, seems like I'm not the only one that's trespassing here, doesn't it?
You know, you could have given me a ride.
Yeah, but I didn't know you were coming.
What are you doing here, miss?
That son of a bitch. Why, I'm with the tour group.
This area is posted and you are trespassing.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. See, I just wandered from the group. Well, because I was looking for the ladies' room.
You'll have to give me that camera.
I'm not going to give you my camera.
Why, there you are, my honey bun. Why, I've been looking all over for you, land of ghosts, and you surely can give a man a scare like that. Well, I want to thank you, gentlemen, for taking care of my sweet magnolia blossom. Now, Peach, we better be getting back to the tour. Yeah.
Hey, you are not going anywhere with that camera.
Oh, now, gentlemen, we don't want no trouble now. So, Sweet Pea, you give me your camera. After all, they's only doing their job.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
My big, overstuffed teddy bear.
Yeah.
Now, if you think for 1 minute that I'm going to give these toy soldiers my camera,
Yeah.
now I think I'm just going to mosey on with my camera.
Now, you know vulgarity don't become you. Doggone it. Now, you'll have to excuse my wife, but she's had a small case of the trots, and, you know, that does make her just a tiny bit irritable.
That is enough! Hand over that camera, or you'll give me no choice.
Yes, you see my little Petunia? Now, Sweet Pea, listen, we got to be reasonable. So let's give it to him. Night-night. Now, exactly which part of my anatomy were you gonna pay for lunch?
I need a full meal, not a snack.
Before we go any further, I really want to know who that stuntman was who did that barbed wire scene for you.
It was me. For me, with these directors, Dan Nero directed this. Nice guy, but first-time director, and it's like, Rod, hop over the barbed wire, Rod, jump in the river. And so they had me a Jeep, the Jeep that I was on. They said, we had to borrow the Jeep, don't hurt the Jeep. What about me?
It looked painful, Rodney.
It was right there.
We're back with Roddy Piper, ladies and gentlemen, and Sonny Chiba sitting in the samurai temple and cutting his own arm, Pretty soon we're going to see some serious Japahino chopsaki. And that southern accent, you were making fun of my accent before. I know you were. That southern accent you just did in the movie when pretending to be Kim Morgan Green's husband for the third or fourth time. Did you have a dialect expert coach you on that accent, Roddy?
No, I'll take the heat for that. That was terrible.
All right. Well, speaking of accents, we got a scene coming up where the writers gave Sonny Chiba all this dialogue again. He tells his daughter this whole flashback story, and his Japanese accent is so thick you can't understand a word he's saying. But, like you say, he's a good actor. He makes a great scene out of total incomprehensibility. We don't know what he says, and we don't need to know. So let's go. Roll it. When you went over that barbed wire fence, though, did you at least wear a cup?
No.
You're a wrestler. You always wear a cup, right? I always wear a cup on this show. I have a cup on right now. I wear a cup.
I drink straight from the bottle.
And a condom. I always wear a condom.
With your cup.
Will you be gone for long? But you will be coming back.
It's in the hands of fate.
Oh, my God.
I could not love you more than if you were my own blood.
Dad, I know you don't have to tell me.
But there is something we must talk about. Andy, do you know why I was shot last week?
You told me it was an accident.
I have not told you everything about that day or about your mother. I was a sergeant in the Tokyo police force. There was a robbery by two dangerous men. We had caught one and were pursuing the other. The death of your mother is the real reason I do not use my gun.
It was you. You were the shooter.
Yes, it was an accident.
So that's why guilt had nothing to do with wanting a child or knowing my father. It was just guilt because you were the one that killed my mother?
Yes, at first it was guilt, but then I loved you. You became as my own daughter, as my own blood.
No, not your blood, my mother's. Why, after all this time? Now, because you're going away and you don't think you'll be coming back. That's it, isn't it? Were you ever going to tell me?
No.
How so like you, that is. Suffer in silence for the rest of your life, and just what am I supposed to do if you get killed?
Auntie, I love you, but I am who I am. I must go now to the airport.
I won't be taking you.
Yeah?
I'm going after John, Captain.
No, forget it.
I feel John is in grave danger.
You are not going.
There I resign.
You stubborn son of a bitch.
Daddy! You're a brave and good man, Father. I love you. This is your gun. Use it if you have to. Be safe and come back to me.
You're not really here on vacation, are you?
No. I work for National News Magazine.
Keeler. Karen Keeler, of course. You're the one who did that article on companies selling arms in the Gulf War, aren't you? I'll be doggone. I'm impressed. So what are you doing here? A piece on the Mayan ruins?
Sort of. A friend of mine wrote me. He's an archaeologist. He was down here working for Hybrico. Something about biological warfare and how they'd gone on to something worse.
So have you seen this friend of yours?
No. I called Hybrico, but they said that he was no longer with them.
So maybe it's true.
He could be right. But he never left the island. I checked.
So you dance?
Now?
Why not?
Okay.
It's like the sunshine now that I found someone to love. Yeah. Found someone to love.
this habit of rescuing me.
Yeah, well, I'm Galahad, remember?
John. I'm really afraid to be alone tonight. Would you stay here with me?
Okay.
Kim Morgan Green, she is hot. Do you agree? How much did you learn about Kim in the water there?
34, 20. No, I learned that she's a very nice gal. Very nice gal, and has a wonderful way about her. It's very sensuous, loving.
Yeah. Did you get along?
Yeah, got along good with her.
Yeah, I'm not believing a word you're saying.
You're cornering me, man. I got 6 kids.
Your face gives away a lot.
I know. I can't lie. We're dog, man. Yes, I got along. Kim, I got along fine with Kim. She's a really nice lady. We never had any confrontations whatsoever, and she's a fine actress. And
all right, we believed you that time.
Did you?
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
I guess it must have been a nice break from all the fight sequences, to do those little romantic scenes. And it's a little odd to me that there's so many ninjas in the Caribbean. Normally you'd expect something a little more Latin in Mayan country than ninjas, like banditos or Colombian drug dealers or something. Who are those guys? Why are there so many ninjas?
They're in search of sushi bars. And because they're ninjas, they could swim that far. Ninjas were, I don't know why the hell they're there.
Why was they were Sonny Chiba's friends?
Yeah, they were Sonny Chiba's friends.
Okay.
And they came over, and he's got a whole school of ninjas, just ninjas all over the place. And
you love them, don't you? Why was this movie originally called Resort to Kill?
Because the Meg Foster resort that they had where they were giving the injections to these guys was a resort.
But it must have tested bad under Resort to Kill, so they changed it to Immortal Combat or something.
Well, I'd assume that, yeah. Resort to Kill wasn't going nowhere.
All right, let's go back to Immortal Combat. Roll the film. How many movies have you done, Roddy, with Mayan zombies, Japanese samurai warriors, ninjas, American cops, weird Caribbean natives that stare at the camera a lot and hand out necklaces, Chippendale dancer serial killer on jungle steroids, and Meg Foster the Ice Queen who says, "When I close my eyes, all men are the same."
Babe, I've done one where I fell in love with a toad. This was an uplift for me.
Oh,
don't mention
Hell
it.
Comes to Frogtown.
Thank you very much.
We love that movie here.
Yeah, you just put the bag over your head.
They stole the film. That's what they were there for.
Why? Because you took pictures at the ruins?
It's something else.
Well, you want to tell me about it?
Remember the other night at the base? When that black man fought the Asian?
You were there?
I know this is going to sound crazy, but I took pictures before and after the fight.
I guess you were there.
Now, you saw what that black man did to that Asian. He had cuts and bruises all over his face and body. But by the time he got back to the Jeep, the wounds were completely healed.
Karen, are you sure about this?
Yes, I'm sure. I know what I saw, and I had the pictures to prove it. There's something going on out there. I need your help.
For what?
I've got to get inside that compound.
Karen, this isn't the United States. Those people last night, they weren't playing. They could hurt you if they want to. They could kill you.
I'm not afraid.
Well, you ought to be. Look, I have reason to believe there's a brutal killer on this island, and he may have something to do with those hypercool people. You don't know what you're up against.
John, this is my life. It's what I do. Now, I'm going after these guys with or without you. Personally, I'd feel much safer having you along. Oh, come on, our agendas are not that different. What do you say?
First, we see how the film turned out.
How do we do that?
Well, as far as I know, there's only one way. Get it developed.
Are those mine? Wait, I don't understand. What did you...
I switched them.
Where? When?
At the ruins.
You stole my film.
Well, at the time, it seemed like the thing to do.
Well, if those are mine, what did they...
That man is beginning to annoy me.
Yes, indeed. He seems to have that quality.
I told you, she had nothing.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. We must be sure.
Then there's only one way.
Do it.
Karen, woohoo! Karen? 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 Where is she, you son of a bitch?
Mr. Keller, I think you'd better come with us. Peacefully.
Where is she? Talk or I'm going to bust your ass right here!
Oh, the finesse of the police department in action. In case you've forgotten, Keller, you are out of your jurisdiction.
Ah, that's right. What jurisdiction? You got the point?
Yes. And here's mine. Take him out to the clearing. And make your exit discreet.
Tom! Gigi! Oh, are you okay? Huh? What happened? How did I get back to Los Angeles?
Joe, you were still on the island.
I am?
Yeah.
Where'd that other son of a bitch go?
The stairway, he went out.
Damn it, let's get him!
All right.
Joe! He's coming! Come on! You didn't do nothing stupid like get yourself fired, did you?
No.
I'm a game show winner.
Here you are, Mr. Lewis.
Hey, partner, how you doing? Listen, I've been having one hell of a time. Oh, having a nice day. Thank you very much. Gracias. John. Excuse me.
Edward? Edward, what happened to you?
Is that you?
Yes, it's me.
What you doing here?
Well, I thought I was trying to help, but I think I may have blown it.
You're in terrible danger. But you are the first friendly face I've seen for the longest.
Edward, what is happening in this place?
Unfortunately, all based on my discovery.
What discovery?
You know, my interest has always been the Mayan race, and especially the Mopan. I discovered in the ruins of this island an incredible story. It seems that the Mayans living on this island had developed a way to create an army of invincible warriors. However, there was a catch. They had to die first. And not just any death. They had to be hunted down like an animal and then killed.
Why?
Well, according to the hieroglyphics, the Mopans developed a drug from a plant root on this island that, when mixed with high levels of adrenaline and cortisol, mutate normal body cells into pheochromocytes. Now, if you can kill the subject and induce the drug at the proper moment, you in essence create a super warrior that's just about invincible.
And there's no way to stop these whatever they are?
I don't know. You see, my research is incomplete.
And Hybrico now controls all of this.
Dr. Quinn is already negotiating with third world leaders to turn their soldiers into expendable killing machines.
That's horrible. A violation of their civil rights, at least.
Who are you and why am I here?
Those are my questions. And please, no theatrics. Dr. Collier, we need to keep alive. Work in progress, you know. You, however, are dispensable. Unless you can give me a reason why I might need you.
I'm a reporter for National News Magazine.
Dear, that nasty little news magazine that attempted to connect us to Iraq. A reason, Miss Keeler. What is your interest in us now? What are you doing here?
My interest is what's really going on this island. Dr. Collier's story, your story, and Hybrico's in particular. What you're really up to.
And what do you know? What do you know, dear?
Enough?
I believe you took Some pictures.
Someone stole them.
Miss Gill, you've just insulted my intelligence. Don't try my patience. Mr. Mueller, let's show the young woman a copy of our pictures. Oh, yes. Horrible. Oh, horrible, horrible. Most horrible. These photographs, Miss Gill. What you see here is the work of the most notorious serial killer of our time. He was never captured. You know why? Because we purchased and processed him. We made him ours. With the cooperation of several obligatory police officials. He was known as the signature killer. Because he just loves to put his signature on women. Oh, yes. His implement of choice is the knife. I expect to have in my possession the film you took of Mr. Osato at the Pace the other night. Oh, and those of the Mopen ruins. If you don't, you're mere parchment for our Mr. Mueller's artistic genius.
So we have Meg Foster getting romantic with Kim Morgan Green and some scientist in a dungeon trying to explain what the heck's going on.
You have such a
I don't
unique
understand
outlook.
it, you know? We got Roddy Piper here who plays the hero, John Keller, is your name in the movie, right?
Yes, John.
Are we missing scenes? Are there scenes missing? Are there scenes where we see him shoot up the dead studs with cortisone and bring them back to life?
No, no, you're not missing any scenes. There was a few things missing in the movie, but
well, I'm not sure who's a zombie and who's not.
That's a trick.
We got scenes coming up where Tiny Lister acts really strange.
Yeah,
but I hadn't
Did you see
noticed.
they had to
I
inject
don't
him?
think he ever got killed or brought back to life.
No, but they chased him. They chased Tiny. Remember?
Oh, okay.
And so
So
they got
we're
to
supposed
chase
to
him.
assume that they killed him and then
well, what
shot him
it
up
is,
with
you get
cortisone.
the adrenaline up as hard as you can get it up. This
I know that part.
You
I
know
understood
that.
that.
Pop, you know.
Okay,
B12.
but I didn't see him rise from the dead or anything.
You didn't. Well, you know, he's a night guy.
Okay, never mind that. All right, since it's phys ed night, let me ask you, what do you bench, by the way?
I don't know. I bench about 450.
450.
Oh, that's not that.
And how much do you weigh?
About 225 right now.
So you bench double your weight. Are you one of those all-protein?
I wrestle. 2 goes into 2. Yeah.
Are you one of these all-protein all the time guys? You know, where you can eat 5 bacon cheeseburgers for lunch as long as the ketchup doesn't have sugar in it.
No, I got to watch my weight real close. Sushi. Eat lots of sushi.
You do not.
I do. Am I lying again? I do eat sushi. I got that lying look on my face, man.
All right, coming up is one of my favorite scenes where Kim Morgan Green knocks a guy out using her tennis shoes.
Pardon me. You'd have to say that, didn't you? Trivia question. I can't give you the answer, but maybe you can figure it out. We're there, and the mosquitoes are terrible.
Mhm.
So there's a doctor, and if he gives you a B12 shot, it keeps the mosquitoes away. So there's somebody in this movie, he ran around to give a B12 shot.
I know who he is. Save it till the next break.
Okay.
Save it till the next break, because they're going to see that guy.
Well, I don't want them to know.
And we're also going to see a scene where you can't understand anything Sonny Chiba is saying once again. And should I ask? Here's another thing, Roddy.
Go.
Why are there random shots of you guys driving your Jeep through a cornfield? What is that about?
Well, it's between sets. Sonny wanted to drive the Jeep.
Do I get to drive the Jeep?
Exactly.
Oh.
Do I get to drive Jeep? and he wanted, and on that turn, we almost lost it on that particular turn. Went into the cornfields, and then in the cornfields, the road ended, so the Jeep ended. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a simple explanation.
Produced, directed, and co-written by Daniel Nera, which you mentioned before. Dan Nera. I can't find a single other movie credit for this guy.
Well,
of course, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve a Lifetime Achievement Award for Immortal Combat alone.
Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are telling me this is about a woman who needs help. She's been kidnapped by these guys, and I think I'm on to something. So don't you give me that John, you screwed up again look. Besides, what the hell are you doing here anyway?
Oh, huh? No, nothing. Under the circumstances, I thought you might be happy to see me.
Hey, I got everything under control.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
I don't know how you got away from my men. I don't know who your friend is. But the important thing is you're here. And it's the end of the line, officer.
Yanagi?
Gently!
Osoto.
じまし野郎。何人殺したら気が済むんだい。今度はお前の番だ。 Get him! Man, you're supposed to be a fighter! Go kill him now! Come on!
We're gonna kill.
All right, that's enough! I said stop!
Now let's do this right. We have a chance here, to test our formula on a couple of do-gooders. Yeah. So let's see what happens when we kill them. Gentlemen, you have one chance. You run. We chase. We catch. You lose. You lose. We kill you right on the spot. A little sport for my men. And an opportunity for you to escape. Okay. You know the drill. Keep it moving and make it good. Ravinus. You know what to do.
Oh, Dr. Collier, we're not going to hurt you. No, dear, this is for your own protection. Just in case gallantry should surge through your veins and you decide to interfere.
Yeah. Sit down, punk.
Those chemical weapons. You sold them to the Iraqis, didn't you?
Oh, what a dedicated young woman you are. And tenacious, a veritable fount of half-truths. My dear, I not only sold it to them, I also effectively showed them how to use it against the Kurds. Mr. Mueller.
Bring it.
Stay back! Stay back or I'll hurt her!
You twit. He lives for pain.
Scream. I like it when I hear women scream.
No! What the hell are you doing here?
Unagi didn't respond to my command to kill. He just started crying and walked into the jungle.
And you did what?
I let him go and I sent Osada and the others after them.
Them? What them?
Heller and his partner.
You mean you didn't kill them?
No, I...
You're so incompetent!
I'll tell you, this really makes my day, JJ. Joe, what? We must cross it. Faster. It's the only way to the other side. You know, JJ, one of these damn days, I'm gonna wake up and realize how stupid I am.
Give me your rifle. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
The shortest way is across here. What if we fall? Then we swim.
Can't swim.
Huh?
Can't swim.
What?
Can't swim.
What? I said I can't swim. You got a problem with that?
Can't see.
No! Okay. Okay. All right, that's it. That's it. Let's go. Let's go. You go first. Okay. You go first. Okay, all right. Come on. Wait for me. Doggone you, man. Wait for me. Well, all right. Gee. All right. Slow now.
Okay.
Slow. All right. Okay. I'm okay. Slower. Great. I can't swim. I'm afraid of heights. What else, JJ, huh? Okay. All right. Okay. Jeez. Slow. Okay. Okay. Damn it. I should have taken a bus. Okay. Go ahead. Oh, come on, JJ. Hold it down. JJ, it's not funny.
You disobeyed orders.
Will not kill.
I know, my darling. He's obsolete.
Will not kill.
Whoa, that Chippendale dancer guy. Where did they find that guy? Where'd they get him? Tell that B-12 story.
There was one person in the cast.
We know who it is. It's the Chippendale dancer guy.
Well, they went to give these B-12. I'm going to get in so much trouble, man. B-12 shots because B-12s keep mosquitoes away, and so they go in and give the B-12 shot in the bum, and it's all silicone. And he's got silicone in the bum, and he got silicone in
the guy shoots his butt up with silicone.
Well, the doctor,
the doctor shoots his butt up with silicone.
He's trying to go no, and the doctor, he's like, oh, amigo, you know,
it's like implants. He's got implants.
Well, you know, like I don't want to. Gee, I don't know. I wasn't there, you know, but nice ass, you know.
Let's just talk about something else, okay?
Okay,
if I'm getting an implant, it's not going to be in my buns. I'm not getting
Where would you get an implant?
It was a figure of speech.
Sorry.
That was a great scene, though, where Kim Morgan Green disarms the shotgun-toting security guard by smacking him upside the head with her tennis shoes.
But it was an Air Jordan, you know. It was one of those real spiky ones.
What's your favorite movie of all the movies you've made?
I liked...
It's a tough question, Rod.
I think I like Jungle Ground.
Jungle Ground. I like that movie, too. What do you think is the worst movie you've ever made?
Well, we're watching one of them. The other would be probably Body Slammer, Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Hell Comes to Frogtown. I like Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Well, you know, there was a scene I was doing. I'm not going to take too much of your time, but there was a scene I was doing in Hell Comes to Frogtown, it's God's truth. Sitting there and I'm doing the premiere, and my wife doesn't know anything about all the escapades and could have cut the air with a knife. And so... what was I talking about? I'm punching you in the neck.
Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Yeah, but why was I telling you that?
I don't know, Rod.
Let's keep going. I'll bring it up next break. I'll remember it.
Okay. You're doing movies, you're doing wrestling, you're doing pay-per-view events.
Video games.
And you got a family. How many kids do you have?
I got 6 kids.
You got 6 kids? You are the man. Even though you wear a kilt. And,
even though I wear a kilt.
You still wear that kilt?
Yeah.
You don't do that's from the past, right?
Well, I wear it I'm going into battle, like going into the ring.
Let's get back to Immortal Combat, starring the only guy I know who wears
a kilt.
I was going
to
call it
this way.
I was going to call it a skirt.
Yeah, but you
Roddy Piper. Roll it. I don't really get. Tell me this. Why do they still wear kilts, even in Scotland? We don't go around wearing pilgrim hats and knee socks and those giant buckles on our shoes and everything. We recognize that trend is over.
No, you know why they had kilt in the Plague? Do you know why?
Why?
Because during battle, after battle was finished, they didn't have to carry. You see,
I understand in 1647.
Okay, yeah, but wait a second. You guys carry 25 pounds of stuff on your back. All they do is bring the kilt up, pin it, bring the plate over, and they're at 9-9.
I understand, but you don't need it at the mall.
Depends what you're going to the mall for.
explosion! No!
You can feel.
Glad I ran into you. Boss, man. Listen, I gotta go to the bathroom. Get an interview where the men's room is around here. It's been a hard one. Are you all right?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I've been worried sick about you.
You have?
Well, yeah.
We better move out. The jungle is crawling with more men.
You brought more help?
Help brought itself. I want you to meet Jiro Jintani, the most stubborn, pain-in-the-neck Japanese cop this side of the Pacific.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You are welcome.
I want those 3 killed on sight. No more incompetence. No hesitation, just terminate.
Roger. And out.
Okay, let's move out.
Friend. I think.
Shayla, they find us here. You're going to be in big trouble.
They have already searched this area. Drink this. It's bitter, but it will give you strength. It is a drink of my ancestors, made from the root of a plant which grows only on this island.
Shayla, is that what your ancestors used to turn the warriors into?
Incredible fighters?
Yeah.
Yes. But it must be processed to do that. Drink.
Like Japanese tea.
Well, it don't make me feel like ordering sushi. Yeah. But I could use a shot of whiskey.
Some of my ancestors perverted the process. They combined it with other things until they discovered a way of bringing back newly killed warriors from the dead. Stronger and almost indestructible.
Sheila, you said almost indestructible. Does that mean there is a way to kill them?
There are two.
You want to tell us about it?
One is by fire. And the complete burning of the body.
I don't think they're going to sit still for that one. Could you give me another option there, Sheila?
By removing their heads.
Terrific.
They were defeated once before by the high priest, Hanabku and Shblunke. It was prophesied that if this secret was ever again revealed, they would return to save my people and all others threatened by these evil creatures.
Tell you get us a boat, you get us off the island. We'll come back and take care of these fellas. If we have to, we'll come back with the Marines.
There's no need to leave the island. You two can destroy them.
Give me a break. Us? How?
You are Hanabku and Shblunke returned.
This is terrific.
Look at this. And now, look at your own faces. You see the resemblance? You are the great Hanabku and Shblunke, come back from a far place.
There's definitely a resemblance.
You didn't even drink any of this stuff. That's a hell of a trip. Listen, if it's all the same to you, Shayla, you know, we're going to get off the island. When we come back, we'll bring the U.S. cavalry. I understand they still use sabers, huh?
You must stay here. They will find you if you leave now. You can sleep in the hut and I will stand watch.
No. You and Karen sleep in the hut. We will stand watch. Come on.
There's always that scene where the bad guy has a gun pointed at the good guy and the gun goes off, but it's really the other good guy killing the bad guy from behind. But you don't always see the scene done with a dart to the head, as they did in this movie. How do they do that special effect with a dart to the head?
They backwards, yeah, in the head, shoot the film backwards.
Oh, okay. I never thought of that. All right, before we
That's
watch...
why I wear a kilt. You know? Listen, when you have sex, what do you have to do?
It doesn't involve a kilt. It doesn't involve any costume.
Wait a second. When I have sex, all I got to go is like this.
Well,
there's a lot of intelligence to a Scotsman.
I'm not that quick, Roddy. we're not going to go there. Okay?
Sorry. I'll stop right now.
You'll regret it if we go there.
I apologize.
Before we watch Roddy Piper try to burn...
You see me in the shower.
Before we watch Roddy try to burn and or decapitate the zombie ninjas in the stunning conclusion of tonight's movie, tell us what you're doing next. I wanted to mention that.
I'm shooting a trilogy right now.
For TNT?
For TNT, yes.
Hard
Keep
Times.
It in the Family, Hard Times, and the second one is Premonition with a really good guy, Burt Reynolds. And
you're going to be in all three movies.
Yeah, the character's being developed through the first one. He was just kind of a lunkhead, and he comes around, and he's going to be Burt's partner. And they're really treating me nice. The one thing about it is in trying to establish an acting career, you're only as good as the people around you.
You're only as good as Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Thanks a lot there, Bob Joe. You know, really. Yeah, I know what to do with frogs, baby.
TNT's going to make you famous. Right?
Give me a frog, I'm a happy lad. You know, some Schlitz malt liquor and for the frog. You know, let me pet your bumps.
Rod.
All right,
Thanks
I'll shut up.
Thanks for coming by. We'll see you later.
Oh, let me stay.
September 7th,
yes.
Charlotte Coliseum. I don't know where we'll see you next. Well, one of those places. Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City, yeah.
Wherever.
We only do
and
the
now the
big ones.
full-bore Kung Fu finale of Immortal Kombat. Go. Appreciate you being here, Ryan.
My pleasure.
But in the future, stay away from the kilt. We've seen that, all right?
6
One
kids,
thing when you
I
wear
have
those
to.
spandex leotards in the ring, you know, wrestlers wear those. You're going to end up dodging gay guys if you keep this up.
6 kids, I'm way over the hill there. Hey, JJ. I'm glad you're here.
But I gotta tell you, I'd feel a hell of a lot better if you started using one of these. Since when did you start carrying that?
I told Andy.
You did what?
I told Andy the truth.
So what happens next time a civilian gets too near your mark? You close your eyes, you blast away without hesitation.
Anything that moves goes down.
Robert?
I'm home! A woman's place is in the kitchen, huh, baby? Bring it on! Bring it on! Come on! Get up! Get up! Time for a little dip, boy. Not John! Back off or I'll break your neck like a twig. Back off.
Welcome back, my friend.
Get down!
I'm impressed. All things considered, you have put up a good fight. But as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. I'm told that you possess very specialized skills. Shall we see just how gifted you truly are?
Joe, get the killing machine out of here. I can handle this.
Like hell, I'm gonna leave you now.
Yeah, I'm back. Showtime. Yeah.
Gentlemen, allow me to introduce the signature killer. I believe that he's wanted in approximately 12 states. Mr. Keller, why don't you arrest him?
Arrest me.
Rest. I want to kill him, murder son of a bitch!
Hey, get it!
Oh, you want to taste blood, huh? Come on, I'm dying for your
you done? Tell me, Dr. Quinn. Please tell me.
He loved to hear them scream.
You're alive.
Of course I am. What'd you expect? Ow! Oh, sorry. Didn't hurt. Where the hell is she, man?
Waiting for your girlfriend?
Ah, just a friend.
Close your mouth, John.
Resort to kill, no place to hide, no place to rest, sure, no place to die. Where immortality, greed, and love collide. For you I fight this war until I brought them down. Resort to kill, and took me down. You brought me down. Turn my world inside out. I used to think I'd kill for you, but see the place you brought me to. Last resort, no place to hide, no place to rest, sure, no place to die. Where immortality, greed, and love collide. For you I fight this one till the last resort. No place to hide, no place to rest,
kind of ticks me off. You don't really get to see Meg Foster die at the end of the movie. Because you know that guy in the fire suit, the signature killer, guy who gets set on fire by Roddy Piper? Well, that guy runs over and he gives Meg Foster a hug while he's on fire and they die together. She's incinerated by her own creation. But I guess the hug was just a little too much for the TNT censors. Dang, you know, at least they left it in that killer red dress that Kim Morgan Green wears in that final scene. Yowza! Whoa, Kim Morgan Green, girlfriend of the director, Dan Nera. How do I know that? I wonder how I found that out. I want to thank Roddy Piper for being here tonight. And once again, next week is Sex Ed Night here at Joe Bob Summer School with Poison Ivy 1 and Poison Ivy 2 and Sexpert Nancy Friday. Bring a number 2 pencil and a tray of ice cubes. That's it for me, Joe Bob Briggs, reminding you that all things being equal, fat people use more soap. Did you hear the one about the butcher who notices there's a dog in his butcher shop? And so he goes over to shoo the dog away, and he sees that the dog has a note in his mouth. And he looks at the note, and the note says, "Can I have 12 sausages and a leg of lamb, please?" And the dog also has some money in his mouth. So the butcher takes the money, and he puts the sausages and the lamb in a bag, and he puts it in the dog's mouth. Well, it's closing time, so the butcher decides he wants to see what the dog's going to do, so he decides to follow the dog. Oh, off the dog goes. He's walking down the street. Dog comes to an intersection with a crosswalk. Dog jumps up, presses the button to cross the street, and he waits, bag still in his mouth, for the light to turn green. The butcher follows him across the crosswalk to a bus stop. Dog looks at the timetable for all the buses, and then he sits down on the bus bench to wait. Along comes the bus. Dog walks around to the front of the bus, looks at the number on the bus, goes back, sits back down on the bus bench. Another bus comes. Again, the dog goes, looks at the number, sees it's the right bus. He climbs onto the bus. The butcher's amazed, so he follows him. He gets on the bus too. The bus travels through town, out into the suburbs. The dog's looking out the window at the scenery. Eventually, the dog gets up and he moves to the front of the bus, stands on his 2 back legs, and he pushes the button that tells the bus driver to stop the bus. And then he gets off the bus, still has the groceries in his mouth. The dog and the butcher, they walk along the road. The dog turns up a walkway to a house. He drops the groceries on the porch, and he rings the doorbell on the house with his paw. The butcher keeps watching. This big man opens the door, and he sees the dog, and he starts beating the dog. And the butcher runs up, and he stops the guy, and he says, "What the hell are you doing? This dog is a genius. He could be on TV, for God's sake." And the guy responds, "Genius my ass. This is the second time this week he's forgotten his key." Joe Bob Briggs reminding you that the drive-in will never die. What do you get when you mix Viagra and Rogaine? Don King.
For every man, there is an ultimate challenge. When LA's top cops take on an undercover mission,
This is the strangest party I've ever seen.
Hell, any sign of Delaney?
Not yet.
they face the battle of their lives. Who can predict the rage of a savage killer?
I'm gonna find this guy who did this.
On an exotic island, a vigilant reporter uncovers the secrets of the killer's powers.
The Mayans living on this island have developed a way to create an army of invincible warriors.
Indestructible and programmed to kill.
I got everything under control.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
All things considered, you have put up a good fight.
I'm back. Showtime. Roddy Piper. Sonny Chiba. Immortal Combat.
All subjects in school and ever wished you could do it over again. Sign up now for Monstervision Summer School. 10 weeks of the best monster movies around, analyzed by Professor Joe Bob Briggs and guest lecturers. This summer, study with the master and find out everything you need to know, but we're afraid to ask. Brace yourself for a lesson in man-to-alien combat. Watch Rowdy Roddy Piper in They Live, Saturday night at 10:30 on TNT's Monstervision Summer School. Chicks in school, and ever wished you could do it over again? Sign up now for Monstervision Summer School. 10 weeks of the best monster movies around, analyzed by Professor Joe Bob Briggs and guest lecturers. This summer, study with the master and find out everything you need to know, but we're afraid to ask. Brace yourself for a lesson in man-to-alien combat. Watch Rowdy Roddy Piper in They Live, Saturday night at 10:30 on TNT's Monstervision Summer School.